Hard work has been glorified for centuries. We hear it in motivational speeches, read about it in success stories, and see it plastered all over social media. Work hard and you'll succeed. But here's the truth. Hard work alone is not enough. In fact, if you're not careful, it can become the very thing that keeps you stuck. Imagine this, you step onto a treadmill, set the speed to high, and start running. You're sweating, your legs are burning, your heart is pounding. You're exerting maximum effort, giving it everything you've got. But after an hour of running, where are you? Exactly where you started. That's what hard work without a plan looks like. You're expending energy, putting in the hours, but you're not actually moving forward. Too many people make the mistake of believing that effort alone will lead them to success. They wake up early, work long hours, push themselves to the limit, and yet, at the end of the year, they find themselves in the same position. Why? Because they didn't have a plan. They confused movement with progress, the illusion of progress. When you work hard without a strategy, it feels like you're doing something meaningful. The exhaustion, the sweat, the long nights, they make you believe that you're making progress. But busyness is not the same as effectiveness. You can be the hardest worker in the room, but if your efforts are not directed toward a specific goal, you're simply running in place. Take, for example, the person who works multiple jobs just to make ends meet. They're putting in 80-hour weeks, sacrificing their time, their energy, their well-being. They're working harder than most people, yet they're still struggling financially. Why? Because they haven't created a plan for financial growth. They're stuck in a cycle of earning and spending with no strategy for investing, scaling, or leveraging their skills to increase their value. Compare that to someone who works just as hard but has a clear financial plan. They invest in their education, develop high-pity skills, build relationships, and strategically position themselves for better opportunities. Both individuals are working hard, but only one is actually moving forward. Effort without direction leads to burnout. Have you ever met someone who's been grinding for years but has nothing to show for it? They've been working tirelessly, yet their life hasn't changed. That's because hard work, when misdirected, leads to exhaustion, not success. It's like driving a car with no GPS. You're speeding down the highway, covering miles and miles, but without a destination in mind, you could be driving in circles. You might be putting in the hours, staying up late, waking up early, but if there's no road map, you're just exhausting yourself without making real progress. Burnout is one of the biggest dangers of hard work without a plan. People push themselves to the limit, believing that sheer effort will eventually pay off. But when they don't see results, frustration sets in. They start to wonder why their hard work isn't leading to success. Some give up, thinking success is unattainable. Others double down on effort, only to end up exhausted and disillusioned. The power of strategy now. Let's shift the perspective. What happens when hard work is combined with a clear strategic plan? Everything changes. Imagine two people in the same industry, starting at the same level. The first person works tirelessly, but doesn't take time to learn new skills, build a network, or plan for long-term growth. The second person, on the other hand, works just as hard, but also invests time in learning, sets clear goals, and follows a structured plan. Over time, the difference between the two becomes undeniable. The first person remains stuck, feeling like success is always just out of reach. The second person, however, steadily climbs the ladder, reaching new milestones year after year. The key difference? One had a plan and the other didn't. Hard work must be paired with strategic thinking. It's not about how many hours you put in, it's about what you do with those hours. The most successful people don't just work hard, they work smart. They prioritize tasks that bring the most results. They leverage their time and resources effectively. They set goals and create step-by-step plans to achieve them. How to stop running in place if you feel like you're working hard but not getting anywhere? It's time to reassess your approach. Here are some key steps to ensure your effort leads to real progress. Define your goal. Success isn't just about working hard, it's about working towards something specific. What do you want to achieve? A better career? Financial independence? A successful business? Define your goal clearly so your hard work has a direction. Create a plan. Once you know your goal, map out a plan to get there. Break it down into actionable steps. If you want to grow your income, how will you do it? Will you learn a new skill, start a side business, negotiate for a higher salary? A well-structured plan keeps you from wasting energy on activities that don't move the needle. Track your progress. What gets measured gets improved. If you're just working without evaluating your progress, you might be making the same mistakes over and over. Regularly assess where you stand, what's working, and what needs adjustment. Learn and adapt. Hard work without learning is like rowing a boat with no oars. The world is changing, industries are evolving, and new opportunities are constantly emerging. If you're not continuously learning and adapting, your hard work could become obsolete. Invest in yourself. Read books, take courses, seek mentorship. Leverage resources. The most successful people don't rely solely on their own effort. They use systems, tools, and people to amplify their results. Whether it's outsourcing tasks, automating processes, or building a strong network, leveraging resources helps you achieve more with less effort. Reflex and reflect. Working non-stop without reflection leads to burnout. Take time to pause, evaluate, and adjust. Sometimes stepping back helps you see things more clearly. Rest is not the enemy of success. It's a crucial part of the process. Final thought, hard work is necessary, but it's not the ultimate key to success. Without a plan, it becomes wasted effort. If you find yourself working tirelessly without results, it's time to step back, reassess, and strategize. Don't just run. Run with purpose. Don't just work. Work with direction. Because only when hard work is paired with strategy does it lead to real, lasting success. Hard work has long been praised as the golden ticket to success. From a young age, we're taught that if we put in the effort, if we push through the struggles, and if we never give up, success will eventually follow. But let's take a step back and examine this idea. If hard work alone determines success, then laborers working in factories, farmers toiling under the sun, and employees clocking in overtime would be the wealthiest and most successful individuals in the world. But they're not. Why? Because hard work by itself is not enough. It's an essential ingredient, but it's not the full recipe. Success is built on the foundation of skills, not just effort. You can work as hard as you want, but if you lack the necessary skills, you will always find yourself struggling to break through barriers. The myth of hard work alone. The belief that effort alone leads to success is deeply ingrained in our culture. We celebrate stories of individuals who seemingly work their way to the top through sheer determination. But if we look closer, we see that their success was not just about effort. It was about the strategic development of skills that set them apart. Consider two people who want to become financially independent. The first person believes that the answer is working harder, so they take on two jobs, put in long hours, and exhaust themselves. The second person, however, focuses on building valuable skills, learning how to invest, developing expertise in a high-demand industry, or mastering a craft that brings in more income. After 5 years, the difference between these two individuals is striking. The first person is still grinding, still exhausted, and still struggling to make ends meet. The second person, however, has leveraged their skills to earn more in less time, opening doors that hard work alone could never unlock. Skills make you more valuable. The world doesn't pay for effort, it pays for value. Skill. Look at the job market. Two employees may work equally hard, but the one with specialized skills, the ability to code, negotiate, sell, or manage effectively, will always earn more than the one who just puts in the hours. Employers and clients don't care how much sweat you pour into a task. They care about results. And results come from skill, not just effort. A carpenter who swings a hammer all day may work incredibly hard, but if they never improve their craftsmanship, they'll remain stuck at the same level. Meanwhile, a carpenter who hones their skills, learns new techniques, and understands the business side of their trade will rise above the rest, charging higher rates and securing better opportunities. The difference between hard work and smart work: hard work is necessary, but smart work is what makes it effective. Working hard without improving skills is like running on a treadmill. You're expending energy but not moving forward. Skill development, on the other hand, is what allows you to step off the treadmill and start covering real ground. Take the example of an athlete. If they practice for hours every day but never refine their technique, they won't see significant improvement. But if they work with a coach, study their movements, and develop strategies to maximize their strengths, their progress will skyrocket. The same principle applies to any field, whether it's business, art, sports, or entrepreneurship. Hard work must be directed towards skill enhancement, or it becomes wasted effort. Why the right skills matter more than raw effort. Imagine two entrepreneurs starting identical businesses. The first one works around the clock, handling everything manually, struggling to keep up with demand, and constantly feeling overwhelmed. The second one, however, spends time developing skills in marketing, delegation, automation, and financial management. Over time, the difference between them is staggering. The first entrepreneur is exhausted, barely making ends meet, and unable to scale their business. The second one, with the right skills, has built systems that allow their business to grow effortlessly. This is why skills, not just hard work, determine success. The right skills allow you to solve bigger problems. The more skilled you are, the bigger challenges you can handle, which means greater rewards. Increase efficiency. Skilled individuals accomplish more in less time, while unskilled workers waste energy on tasks that could be done better with the right knowledge. Create more opportunities. People with specialized skills attract better job offers, clients, and collaborations, while those relying on hard work alone often get overlooked. Investing in skill development. If hard work alone isn't enough, then what should you do? The answer is simple. Prioritize learning. The most successful individuals in any field are those who never stop improving their skills. Identify high-value skills. Not all skills are created equal. Some will provide massive returns, while others won't move the needle much. Skills like sales, leadership, communication, digital marketing, and financial literacy are among the most valuable in today's world. Commit to continuous learning. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Whether it's through books, online courses, mentorship, or real-world experience, every bit of knowledge you acquire increases your value. Apply what you learn. Knowledge without action is useless. The best way to develop a skill is through deliberate practice. Instead of just reading about negotiation, start negotiating. Instead of watching tutorials on business, start building one. Real growth happens through experience. Surround yourself with skilled people. You become the average of the people you spend the most time with. If you want to develop high-level skills, spend time with those who already have them. Learning from the right people can accelerate your growth faster than anything else. Measure and adjust. Skill development isn't just about putting in the hours, it's about assessing what works and making adjustments. Track your progress, refine your approach, and keep pushing yourself to the next level. Why sweat alone won't get you there. Many people spend their entire lives working hard, yet never achieve true success. They believe that if they just keep grinding, something will change. But effort without skill is like trying to chop down a tree with a dull axe. You can swing all day, but you won't make much progress. Those who succeed at the highest levels understand this truth. Skills sharpen the axe. They don't just work hard, they work effectively. They don't just sweat, they strategize. They don't just hustle, they refine their abilities to maximize their impact. Hard work is the fuel, but skills are the vehicle. If you're working tirelessly but not seeing results, it's time to shift your focus. Instead of just doing more, start doing better. Because in the end, it's not the hours you put in that matter, it's the value you bring. Success is often seen as a result of hard work, discipline, and skill development. While these factors are undeniably important, there's another element that plays an even greater role: your network. The people you associate with, the relationships you build, and the connections you nurture have a direct impact on your financial success, career growth, and overall opportunities in life. It's often said, "Show me your friends and I'll show you your future." This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a fundamental truth. Who you spend time with influences how you think, what you learn, the opportunities that come your way, and ultimately the level of success you achieve. Your network isn't just a social circle. It's a financial and professional ecosystem that determines how far you can go. Why your network is more important than hard work alone. Many people believe that working hard will eventually bring them success. They put in long hours, grind day after day, and hope that their effort will be recognized and rewarded. But here's the problem. If hard work alone guaranteed success, then the hardest workers would be the wealthiest. Yet in reality, many people who work tirelessly remain stuck in the same position for years. On the other hand, people with strong networks often climb the ladder of success much faster. Why? Because opportunities are not always given to the hardest worker. They are given to the person who is known, trusted, and connected. Think about it. Two equally skilled professionals apply for the same job. One of them has spent years networking, building relationships, and staying in touch with influential people in their industry. The other has worked hard, but never built a strong network. Who is more likely to get the job? The one with connections. Employers, clients, and business partners prefer to work with people they know and trust. The hidden power of relationships. The wealthiest and most successful people in the world understand the power of networking. They don't just focus on their own effort, they invest in relationships that open doors and create opportunities. Opportunities come through people. Every job offer, investment opportunity, partnership, or business deal happens through a connection. Rarely do major opportunities come from a random job application or a cold email. Instead, they come from a conversation, a recommendation, or an introduction made by someone in your network. Your network expands your knowledge. Being around the right people exposes you to new ideas, strategies, and insights that you wouldn't have discovered on your own. If you spend time with successful entrepreneurs, you'll learn about business opportunities and investment strategies that others never hear about. If you network with top professionals in your industry, you'll gain access to the best career opportunities and insider knowledge. The right people accelerate your growth. Success is rarely a solo journey. Having mentors, advisors, and successful peers helps you avoid mistakes and learn faster. One piece of advice from an experienced mentor can save you years of trial and error. One connection can introduce you to a high-paying client or a game-changing investor. The 5 types of people you need in your network. Not all relationships are equally valuable. To maximize the impact of your network, you need to surround yourself with the right kinds of people. Here are 5 types of individuals who can elevate your success. Mentors. These are the people who have already achieved what you're striving for. They provide guidance, share their experiences, and help you navigate challenges. Having a mentor can shorten your learning curve and help you avoid costly mistakes. Peers and collaborators. These are people who are on a similar path as you. They provide support, motivation, and accountability. Surrounding yourself with ambitious, growth-minded peers pushes you to raise your standards and strive for more. Connectors. These individuals may not directly help you succeed, but they know the right people. They are well connected and can introduce you to mentors, clients, or business partners. Having a few strong connectors in your network can lead to unexpected opportunities. Industry leaders and influencers. Following and engaging with top professionals in your industry keeps you ahead of trends, exposes you to new opportunities, and enhances your credibility. Building relationships with industry leaders can open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Supporters and cheerleaders. Success is a long journey, and having people who believe in you, encourage you, and celebrate your wins is crucial. A strong support system keeps you motivated and resilient, especially during challenging times. How to build a powerful network. Building a strong network doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, it can transform your success. Here are key strategies to expand and strengthen your network. Be intentional about your relationships. Don't leave networking to chance. Identify the people who can help you grow and actively seek opportunities to connect with them. Attend industry events, join professional groups, and engage with thought leaders in your field. Give before you ask. Networking isn't just about taking, it's about giving. Offer value to others before expecting anything in return. Share useful information, make introductions, and support others in their goals. When you provide value, people are more likely to help you in return. Stay in touch. A network is only valuable if you nurture it. Don't just connect with people and disappear. Follow up, check in, and maintain relationships over time. A simple message, an occasional phone call, or a thoughtful email can keep you on someone's radar. Leverage social media. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and even Instagram provide incredible networking opportunities. Engage with content, share your insights, and connect with industry professionals. A well-crafted online presence can attract opportunities to you. Attend networking events and conferences. Being in the right room matters. Attending industry events, business conferences, and networking meetups allows you to meet influential people, learn from experts, and create meaningful connections. Interrupt mastermind groups and professional associations. Being part of a group of like-minded professionals can open doors to new opportunities. Mastermind groups provide a space to exchange ideas, receive feedback, and build powerful relationships. Invest in a personal brand. People want to connect with individuals who bring value. Building a strong personal brand, whether through speaking engagements, writing, or sharing insights, makes you more attractive to high-level connections. Be genuine and authentic. People can sense when someone is networking for personal gain versus genuinely building relationships. Approach networking with authenticity and focus on building meaningful long-term connections rather than just collecting contacts. The power of the right network. The truth is, discipline and strategy will always outperform raw effort. You can wake up at 4 a.m. every day, grind for 18 hours, and push yourself to the limits. But if you're running in the wrong direction, you won't get anywhere. Meanwhile, someone with a clear plan, disciplined execution, and a well-thought-out approach can achieve in a few months what others spend years trying to accomplish. Why raw effort alone is not enough? There's a common belief that if you just put in more hours, work harder than everyone else, and never stop moving, you'll eventually succeed. But if this were true, then construction workers, factory employees, and laborers, some of the hardest working people in the world, would be the wealthiest and most successful individuals. Yet, they're often not. Meanwhile, CEOs, investors, and entrepreneurs, many of whom don't physically exhaust themselves, accumulate massive success. The difference isn't effort. It's strategy and discipline. Effort alone is like trying to chop down a tree with a dull axe. You can swing all day, but if your blade isn't sharp, you're wasting energy. Strategy is sharpening the axe before you swing. Discipline is making sure you swing with precision, consistency, and efficiency. Together, they create results that raw effort never could. The power of strategy, working smarter, not just harder. Success doesn't come from working the most hours. It comes from making the best use of your time. That's where strategy comes in. Strategy allows you to identify the highest value activities. Not all tasks are equal. Some actions yield massive results, while others barely move the needle. A strategic person focuses on the 20% of activities that drive 80% of results, instead of drowning in low-value tasks. Avoid wasted effort without a clear plan. People often spend years spinning their wheels, putting in effort but seeing little progress. A solid strategy ensures that every action moves you closer to your goal. Optimize resources. Time, energy, and money are all limited. Strategy ensures that you use them in the most efficient way possible, multiplying your results rather than depleting your resources. Adapt to challenges. Effort alone doesn't guarantee success because obstacles will always arise. Strategy allows you to adjust, pivot, and overcome setbacks instead of blindly pushing forward with no plan. Consider two people trying to build wealth. One believes in working harder, so they take on multiple jobs, working 16-hour days, barely sleeping, and exhausting themselves. The other follows a strategic approach, learning about investing, building passive income, and developing high-value skills. After 5 years, the difference is massive. The first person is still stuck in the cycle of trading time for money. The second person, having followed a disciplined and strategic plan, has financial freedom. The role of discipline: consistency over intensity. While strategy gives you direction, Discipline ensures that you execute consistently. Many people start with excitement and motivation, but motivation fades. Discipline is what keeps you going when the excitement wears off. Effort without discipline is like a car with a powerful engine but no steering. It moves fast, but it crashes. Discipline gives you control over your actions, allowing you to stay focused and make steady progress. It ensures that you stick to your plan. A great strategy is useless if you don't follow through. Discipline helps you stay committed to the process even when progress feels slow. You avoid distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, endless entertainment, and other people's demands can easily pull you off course. Discipline keeps you focused on what truly matters. You build habits that create success. Successful people don't rely on willpower, they rely on habits. Discipline allows you to develop routines that make success inevitable.
Your network has the power to elevate or limit your success. If you surround yourself with people who think small, take no risks, and have no ambition, it will be difficult for you to rise above that mindset. But if you build a network of ambitious, skilled, and successful individuals, you'll naturally absorb their knowledge, habits, and opportunities. The most successful people in the world didn't get there alone. They leveraged their networks. Behind every millionaire, every industry leader, and every successful entrepreneur is a network of mentors, collaborators, and influencers who help them along the way. The question is, who is in your network? For years, we've been told that success comes to those who work the hardest, that if you just put in the hours, push through the struggles, and refuse to quit, eventually you'll break through and achieve your dreams. It's a compelling idea, one that feels fair, work hard, and the results will follow. But in reality, the world doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards effectiveness. And effectiveness doesn't come from just working harder. It comes from working smarter.
You don't give in to short-term comfort. It's easy to take shortcuts, procrastinate, or quit when things get tough. Discipline ensures that you push through discomfort to achieve long-term rewards. Think about fitness. Anyone can go to the gym and work out intensely for one day, but that doesn't build strength. The person who shows up consistently, even on days they don't feel like it, is the one who sees real transformation. The same applies to success in any area: business, relationships, skill development, or financial growth. Consistent, disciplined action always wins over bursts of effort. Why? Most people fail. Lack of strategy and discipline. The reason many people never reach their potential isn't because they don't work hard. It's because they don't work smart. And they don't work consistently. They either put in effort without a plan, they work long hours, take on multiple tasks, and stay busy, but without a clear strategy, their actions don't lead to meaningful progress. Start strong, but lack discipline. They get excited about a new goal, work hard for a few weeks, but lose focus and give up when challenges arise. Let distractions and emotions control them. Instead of following a disciplined approach, they allow their mood, motivation, or external distractions to dictate their actions. Success requires both strategy and discipline. Strategy ensures that you're doing the right things, and discipline ensures that you do them consistently over time. How to apply strategy and discipline for maximum results? If you want to move beyond raw effort and start seeing real success, here's how to integrate strategy and discipline into your life. Set clear goals. Vague goals lead to vague results. Define exactly what you want to achieve, break it into actionable steps, and set deadlines. Prioritize high-impact activities. Identify the 20% of actions that will create 80% of your results. Focus on those first before wasting time on less important tasks. Create a system. Success isn't about one-time actions, it's about repeatable processes. Build daily and weekly routines that make consistent progress automatic. Eliminate distractions. Time and energy are your most valuable resources. Cut out distractions, say no to unimportant commitments, and protect your focus. Track and adjust. Review your progress regularly. If something isn't working, adjust your approach. Strategy isn't about sticking to one rigid plan. It's about optimizing as you go. Master self-discipline. Train yourself to take action even when you don't feel like it. The ability to stay consistent when motivation fades is what separates winners from dreamers. Surround yourself with the right people. The people around you influence your mindset and habits. Align yourself with disciplined, strategic individuals who push you to be better. The formula for real success. Raw effort alone won't get you where you want to go. If you're not careful, you can spend years working tirelessly and still feel like you're stuck in place. But when you combine effort with strategy and discipline, you create a powerful formula for success. Effort gives you momentum. Strategy gives you direction. Discipline keeps you on track. When all three work together, success becomes inevitable.